a bucket of Lego, you can tell any story by building it. You can build an aeroplane, a castle, or whatever you can imagine. In this puzzle adventure, one uses an intuitive brick-by-brick building mechanic to solve puzzles and bring creations to life.
They're just sets where we have tiny bits of pieces where they are told what to do using a manual. And of course, as an instructor, I get to show them what to do just in case a kid is stuck. And so with them dealing with Lego, they get to think, they get to know how to work with their hands and with their eyes. And that is the main difference exactly between this and the outdoor playgrounds.
While Lego may just seem like a toy, it offers so much more than just play, like the ability to plan ahead and make the necessary alterations so that the pieces fit together as intended. Today, we play around with kids at Bricktown.
Bricktown is actually my son's brainchild. My son loves Lego, and he couldn't get enough of Lego. He always wanted more sets. And then one time we went away and he found a place like this where he could play with Lego the whole day. Different sets, different kinds and everything. And when we came back, it was in South Africa, when we came back, we couldn't find a similar setup. But he did not know that we had traveled, so he kept asking to be taken back to that place. And then I had a friend, it's called Patrick Award. He runs kids gymnastics. He told me, I have a small space, if you want to do something for children, come and try something. So I started out there, small space, similar size, and it worked until we had to move. That was in 2017. Then 2018, I went to Lavington Mall. They asked me if I could do an activation there. The activation became permanent.
Since then, Bilha and the team have provided a platform for children to play indoor games differently.
It is a chill spot, it's a fun spot, it's a place for children to just be kids, no filters, just to be themselves. Creative entertainment for children.
Because watu wenyewe inawabamba mbaya. Yaani wakikamu huku hivi, the things zenye tunapata huku si zenye ziko pale hivi mtaani. Mtaa kuna bricks, hakuna hizi search toys, hakuna hizi vitu zote za concentration, unaona. So hii ni kitu inawabamba sana. Like the last time tulikuwa huko Lego place, hawa watu hii walirudi home, alafu walikuwa wanapiga tu story about that place, unaona. How they build ndege, how they build car using bricks. Alafu pia bado inawapatia skills, inapatia mtu hii good exposure. Juu pia kutoka that area to this area ni vitu mbili different. So pia in one or the other ina build mtu hii. Na pia anasifu sana such places, na pia kupata hiyo exposure it is not also an easy thing. Madam Lilian aliniweza kuniambia, oh yes, we can do this, we can give you such an opportunity. You bring kids, like the last time nilileta watu wengi, saizi nimeleta kidogo, na kuko na watu karibu 100 wenye tumeacha hapo hivyo wakituambia, wakituevia tu bye, unaona. So tunawaambia there is always a next time, kwa sababu when we were given that chance for the first time, hatuko tunajua bado pia ingine itakama. And this is something that in one way ina build the confidence ya watu hii, pia kuweza kutoka huko nje na kukamu huku, na pia mimi mwenyewe inafanya na feel happy because mtu yake kuja experience such things hata isahau, unaona. Inamfanya pia anakuwa more active, inamfanya pia mwenyewe ana interact na wale wengine. Like the last time pia walikuwa na interact na watoto wengine wa Kibombe, unacheki. So waki interactive, wanaongea Kilami, at least na wabamba, unaona, wanaweza kujoin.
Lego not only sparks the curiosity in these young minds, but also has many benefits for them, including brain development, improve eye-hand coordination, get a child thinking and analyzing, as well as learning new skills. Bricktown offers an array of activities for this.
When children come here, we have a few areas of activity. We've got this, what is in the background. These are Duplo. They are mostly the bigger pieces of Lego. These ones are targeted at younger children. Ideally 1.5 to 5 years of age. The children who are still learning how to, they're working on their fine motor skill, their hand-eye coordination, things like that. So this is easier for them to build with. And on this area, they can build their own castles. We've got a kitchen area, they can make food, and we really eat some really nice food here. We can take train rides, we can build our houses and sleep in our beds. We've got the car ramp, the kids like driving their cars down the ramp, they race their cars down the ramp. So this area is really for the smaller children. We also accommodate toddlers. I said we take children from 3 years of age, but sometimes younger children come and they come with their guardian because they're non-verbal. So we just to make sure that they enjoy themselves. Then in the other rooms, we've got areas for older children. Those ones built with the classic Lego pieces. So there we've got two kinds of activities. Those who read and build based on instructions. So they've got a clear target. And then we've got the free pieces, which are for those who want to build out of their own imagination. So with those, there are no instructions. But there is no restriction. You don't have to do this or do the other. Because some of them like to mix it up and, zhuzh it up a bit. So they'll mix the free and the instruction pieces, and they come up with their own original.
And at times, they host parties to celebrate their wins.
We've got the party room where it's mostly for party room where you can have your birthday party, cut your cake, sing your happy birthday away from everybody else. But it's also our relax space, or what do you call it, like a breakout room. So if you've played a lot and you want to just chill, we've got a corner you can sit with a book, you can just lie down and just rest, have a snack if you want to.
The children play alongside instructors that help them stack up these pieces to a beautiful creation.
What matters for you to be here is one, being open to learn, but the most important thing is to be able to play like a child, to be able to listen to a child, to be able to express yourself to a child, because different children have different ways of expressing themselves. So you need that patience, you need that grace to deal with a child. Then the rest, you learn like the child. With time it gets easier, but you just learn it like a child. You build like a child.
I've never really heard about Lego before, except maybe for a few movies. But since I came here, I had to learn on the job because I need to know where to put a piece. I need to know how to differentiate colors. And so with me learning on the job, I was able to learn fast, and that has really, really helped me when it comes to dealing with kids.
At Bricktown, every day is play day.
So when a parent brings their kids here, because they have to be dropped off by an adult. If they're younger than 3, the parent has to stay, or a nanny has to stay with them. And if they're older than 3 years old, then they can be left to play here, and we have instructors to attend to them. So the price range that we have is 300 shillings for half an hour per child, or 600 shillings for an hour of play per child. We open throughout the week. We open at 9 a.m. Mondays to Saturdays, and close at 6 p.m. And then on Sundays, we open at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
You don't have to make a reservation unless it's a big party, because you wouldn't want to come here with a big party and then be disappointed that we don't have space for you. Reservations are also for birthday parties or big play dates where you'll need space to have a meal or a snack, something that you'll need to do in private. Otherwise, you just walk in anytime. There are those who like to reserve a quieter time for whatever reason. There are those who like to come in, just make sure there's quorum, but they come in and they have people to play with.
Notably, such games like Lego go far to show how much play for children has evolved with time.
Kitambo ni kitambo. Na saa hizi vitu of course evolve vizuri sana. Whatever these centuries wako na a lot of opportunity. Being kuna mambo za net, kuna different such places like Legos yenye watoi wanaweza kama na wafanye vitu amazing, yeah? Kuna magari za remote. Kitambo silikuwa naendesha tae unaweka mafia ng'ombe, unaweka miti mbili, unasonga kusonga, unacheki. Sasa mafia ng'ombe ndio kama diesel. Inapeleka hiyo tae evidently. So na kucheza na mamawe, vitu kama hizo. But sasa unacheki watoi wako na opportunity big, wanacheza na vitu real. Sasa wanacheza na mawe juu yenyewe hiyo time akukua. Sasa vitu zimesonga, magari ni mingi, mtu ana control gari na remote. Hiyo bado pia ni ana learn something out of that, unacheki. Kupeleka hizi vitu nimeona hapa wana stick, hizi vitu za train. This is something that inapatia watu hii a good setup ya vile life iko, unaona. So that is something that as pia encourage watu pia watembelee such places, wakuja waacha watu wao hapa, na pia hii inasaidia mtu yeye mwenyewe pia. So ni mtu from different background to this background, and this is like a best place to kuacha junior wako.
For this reason, Shakur is committed to bring his time around whenever possible. These toddlers can be surprisingly tenacious and don't give up easily.
The smaller kids are very easy because they just receive what you give them, they take it and they play with it and they run with it and they give it back freely. But I don't do that on a daily for.
This in itself brings so much joy to Bilha.
If you hear a child laughing, I mean, that's like 10 years off. That is wrinkles gone. It's the most joyful thing, the pure laughter of a child. When they've built something and they're excited about it and they come and show you, see what I've done. It's an achievement. But also, they're the quiet ones who don't laugh. But you know when you see that, they're so proud of themselves. It feels good. They're very happy. That gives me joy.
She also adds that for adults, playing with Lego bricks can help one to put all the other life worries out of the mind in almost a meditative fashion. In fact, immersion in Lego play helps with relaxation and stress management, and a regular fix will just be a plus.
Even as an adult, if you ever sit with Lego, if you're having a bad day, sit with Lego, build something. I'm telling you, by the time you're done, you will have totally distressed.
The online presence for Bricktown has made it even easier for more to know about this fun game that currently has around 4 billion magnifiers worldwide, and the figure is going up yearly.
Na mimi kujuana na Lego na mimi ita Lego Bricktown. Nilijua through online. So nilikonga tu na angalia Facebook, nikaona Lego. Alafu the setup yenye ilinibamba nikaona ni indoor. Alafu nikauliza tu, niliwatumia tu text. Nikamwambia mimi niko huku slums na do job na watu hii, tuko na community library na different other activities zenye tunafanya nazo na watu hii. So nikamwambia kama mnaweza nipatia chance as watu wa slums pia wakuje ku experience such playgrounds zenye mnafanya huko hivi, because niliona ni vitu pia apart from ni games too, ni games pia zinasaidia in terms of health wise, like mental health issues, concentration, such things. So that's how niliweza meet Lego.
And while your children come around to play at this spot, the team carefully looks after them.
Rest assured that when you bring your kids here, we are going to be kind, we are going to be understanding, and we are going to be very patient, because kids, just like I mentioned earlier, kids are different. And so if a kid comes here, he or she is not going to be the same as the other kid that came here yesterday. And so if parents come here, they should be sure that we are going to make sure that their kids have a good time, and at the same time they are going to learn.
Some of the things they can do is snack here. Of course, they get to play. They can bring a snack, water, just something, because what we don't encourage is, let's say, giving out a snack to someone when their parent has not approved, because you don't know which child is allergic to what. So we don't allow that for them to share maybe snacks or something like that. We allow them to share what they're playing with, but when it comes to food, we don't allow that because you don't know the allergies and stuff. It's a very good environment because it's secure. It's not like an outdoor space. We even have this gate here that keeps the kids in at all times. So you're sure that when you bring your kids here, you'll find them here at the end of the day because they're taken care of. We have instructors to attend to them. And also I'm always here at the reception to just make sure that they all stay back and not go outside. The peak hours, it's normally the weekends, especially Saturday. We have traffic of about 30 to 40 kids. So, and weekdays, let's say 10 to 15 kids.
Bilha believes there is something for everyone, no matter what your interests are.
I feel that a place like Bricktown should exist everywhere. There should be more Bricktowns. More people should do this for children. Children learn by playing. Children grow by playing. They gain their confidence and a sense of who they are by playing. They're not going to get that in a very controlled and restricted environment. We have to give them the freedom to play. The difference between Bricktown and other play areas like the bouncy castles, the football arenas, is that this is an indoor playground, so it's weatherproof. And we are open from 9 until 6, so your child can come here even on a day of school or weekends. And here they play, it's like having sand that doesn't make you dirty. Because you build, you create, you play with it, they make their cars, they make their castles, building castles in the air. Colorful castles, as you can see. So they build all that, they bomb more, they build again. So that's the main difference. We are indoor and you can always start over again. It's your creativity, your imagination that limits you.